on to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Stanford's offense will get the first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They kick it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Razorbacks offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here comes the heat. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Brown will throw it, working that wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll return it from around the 50. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle. It's Blake. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Brown will throw it. There's the pressure. Finds the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Going to sling it on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll immediately call timeout. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Arkansas, 13. Stanford, 0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw, it's Green. Finds his target down the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man, it's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Punt is on its way. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The give to the back. Running to Green. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll do it himself. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Farrell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's 4. Still on his feet at the 45. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Stanford quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Motion from the back. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible CFB, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Green. The sure hands, it's Brown. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It's a draw. Look out, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the